Hello guys, welcome to Tutorials Point. In this video, we are going to talk about the general options that we have in Microsoft Project 2013. In our previous videos, we have already covered the General tab and the Display tab. In this slide, we are going to cover the Schedule tab. In Schedule tab, we can see the different calendar settings and we can change the working times according to our own need. So let us try to understand this using a practical approach.
In this video, we are going to talk about the general option that we have with Microsoft Project 2013. So where do I find the general option? I'll go to the file menu that is on the extreme left corner of the screen. I'll click on the file menu and I'll go to the very last tab, that is the option tab. If I click on the option tab, a window will appear in front of your screen showing me different options. In the previous video, I have already covered the general tab and the display tab. In this video, we are going to cover the schedule tab. So the moment I click on the schedule tab, I see there are some options which are on the right hand side of my screen. Now if I see under the calendar option for this project, if I click on this drop down box, I see all new project and I see project 1. Now what does this means? If I click all new project, the following changes which I make right below it, it will be applied to all the new upcoming project in the near future. So these changes will be applied in all the upcoming projects. But if I select project 1 and if I apply the changes, these changes will be only for the project 1 that is mentioned in my drop down box. So let's begin. Now for this, if you see, the week start for project 1 is the Sunday. So by default, if you see on my screen, on the Gantt chart on the screen, this day always begins with Sunday. But if I want this day to start from Monday, Tuesday, I can select on this drop down box and select my desired option. We'll take this as Sunday as of now. Next to week start on, I have something called as fiscal year starts in. By default, we always take this fiscal year to start by January. But if you want, I can also change by clicking on this drop down box and selecting the particular month which you desired for. I'll click on January. In similar way, if I go down, I have the default start time, default end time, hours per day, hours per week, and days per month. Now if I go to the start time, I can select the start time as the way you want it. Let's say if your office start at 8, so I will say the start time has to be 8, and if it ends, let's say around 5, so I'll take this as 5, right? So in this way, I can change the start time and the end time of a particular project date. Similarly, I can change the number of hours by these arrows. The up arrow will help me to increase the number of hours and the down arrow will help me to decrease the number of hours per day. Similarly, I have hours per week and I have days per month. These days are the working days per month. If I move down, there are various other options, right? So I will go and I'll select on the scheduling option for this project. So again, I'll select for project 1. Now if you see, every time when we create a task in Microsoft Project, it is scheduled manually. By default, it is scheduled manually. So if you want it to be auto scheduled every time, I'll click on this auto schedule option. Similarly, it auto schedule task scheduled on, it can be clicked on project start date, or if you want the current date as to be the start date, I can click on this option as per your specification. Moving on with the schedule alerts option. So what are these options? Basically, it wants me, or it gives me an intimation that there is some correction which is required for a particular schedule. If there are some problem, if there is some mismatch in the dates, it pops out a warning and gives me the warning that the particular schedule is not on time. So I will always select this option so that I'm updated about all the latest activity or all the latest update with my Microsoft project which is working as of now. I hit OK. Also, there's one thing which I want to share with you guys is if I go to the file option and I'll click on option, I'll go to schedule, and if I scroll right to the bottom of the screen, there is something called as default fixed cost accrual. Now if you go on this option and if I click on this drop down box, it says start, prorated and end. Now I'll always use prorated because a prorated option is used when you need to divide your asset within the project. So I will always select this option. I'll select and I hit OK. With this, I'll end this video. Hopefully you like this video, guys.